Hello, darlings. Welcome to Z-Star Africa, your home of drama updates. This is your sizzling recap of the peak moments from Prem and Rahi's wedding celebrations. From shocking slaps and secret sabotage to unexpected twists and fiery promos. Trust me, you don't want to miss a second of the drama. Let's dive right in. Mahi Sabotage. While Prem and Rahi's pre-wedding ritual was ongoing and the entire house was bustling with laughter and celebration, one heart was burning with jealousy. Mahi's. She couldn't bear the fact that Prem was getting engaged to Rahi, and not her. Blinded by envy, Mahi did the unthinkable. She sabotaged the food meant for the guests by adding too much salt, on purpose. As the family and royal guests began eating, confusion filled the air. Whispers everywhere. Why does this food taste too salty? Then came the twist. An innocent video recorded by a little girl captured everything. Mahi was seen in the kitchen, caught red-handed tampering with the dish. When Anupama saw the footage, her heart broke. And with fire in her voice, she turned to Mahi and said, "Try this again, and I'll forget you're my daughter." From joy to betrayal, Prem and Rahi's celebration took a dramatic turn no one saw coming. Next, Rahi slaps Gaum. While Rahi was walking through the hallway, Gaum deliberately bumped into her and grabbed her, in a manner that completely crossed the line. Disgusted, Rahi shoved him away without hesitation. But Gaum didn't back down. He stepped in closer, cornering her against the wall like nothing had happened, his thoughts already twisting, planning how to discredit Rahi in Prem's eyes. That's when Rahi gave him a tight, stinging slap, loud enough to silence everything around them. "You may come from a high-status family, Gaum, but your intentions? I saw them clearly from the very beginning. Now I'm going straight to Prem, and to my mother, to tell them exactly what you just did. You think someone like you even deserves to stand near Rahi?" he sneered. This wasn't just a confrontation. It was a warning. Things are definitely getting hotter. Next, Prem cheats on Rahi, or did he? The pre-wedding evening party was grand. Bright lights, loud music, shimmering outfits, and laughter echoing through the air. Everything looked perfect. In the middle of it all was Prince Prem, dancing up close with a stunning girl. Their chemistry was undeniable, holding each other, swaying to the rhythm, lost in their own world. Moments later, Rahi entered with her friends. She froze at the sight before her, Prem, dancing closely with another girl, completely unaware of her presence. Her heart dropped. Joy turned to disbelief, then fury. Without hesitation, she stormed toward them, grabbed Prem by the arm, and pulled him away. "What is this?" she demanded, her voice trembling. "Is this what you do behind my back?" Prem said nothing. He stood there, silent, stunned, like someone caught in the act. Rahi, burning with anger, turned to the girl. She grabbed her by the arm and went for the hair. Then came the moment no one expected. The wig came off. Gasps filled the room. It wasn't a girl at all. It was a guy. Rahi stood frozen, speechless. The truth hit her like a wave. She had just been pranked. Prem burst into laughter, unable to hold it in. His friends laughed along while Rahi stood in total shock, realizing how deeply she'd fallen for the setup. What looked like betrayal was actually just a mischievous pre-wedding prank. Next, Mahi's final scheme, Anupama Disowns Her. It was holiday day for Rahi and Prem, a day meant for laughter, rituals, and golden memories. Prem, full of excitement, went to Rahi's room joyfully, hoping to steal a private moment with his bride-to-be. Rahi opened the door, slightly startled. She tried to send him away, but Prem, love-struck and playful, refused. "You're going to be my wife," he smiled. "So why should I stay away from you today?" After some teasing and laughter, they embraced warmly. Prem kissed her forehead gently, promising a beautiful future, then left the room smiling, not knowing what the day had in store for him. Moments later, Rahi told Anupama something felt off. One of her special lehengas was missing. Meanwhile, Prem returned to his room and saw Rahi standing near his bed, her back turned, holding his jacket close to her chest. At least, that's who he thought it was. He even paused, wondering how Rahi had gotten there so fast, but brushed it off as another sweet surprise from his bride-to-be. He didn't realize it was actually Mahi, wearing the exact same yellow outfit Rahi had on just minutes ago. Thinking it was Rahi, Prem gently hugged her from behind. She didn't resist. They both fell softly onto the bed. Still, Mahi said nothing. She turned toward him but used his jacket to cover her face. Prem, eyes closed, whispered sweet words, never suspecting the truth. That was when Anupama walked in, followed by Rahi. The room froze. Anupama's eyes flared with rage. She shouted, "Mahi!" At that moment, Prem opened his eyes, seeing it was Mahi, not Rahi. He jerked off her, stunned. Prem rushed to Rahi, words tumbling from his mouth in panic. "Rahi, I didn't know. I swear I thought it was you." She never turned around. "I had no idea." Rahi looked into his eyes. Her voice was calm, yet full of understanding. "I know. I saw everything. This wasn't your fault, Prem." She pulled him into a hug, holding him close. "I trust you." The pain of the moment slowly began to ease, not because it didn't happen, but because love and trust still stood strong. Mahi, looking at them, stood more even heartbroken than ever. Anupama had seen enough to know Mahi's game. Again, Mahi tried to stammer something. "It was a mistake. I didn't mean to." But Anupama cut through her lies with thunderous anger. "A mistake? Mistakes happen once. But when you repeat them, it's no longer a mistake. It's a plan. A scheme. A betrayal. I've had enough of your games, Mahi." Her voice rose like a storm. "You will pack your bags and leave this house today. Go back to your mother. There's no space here for deceit and manipulation." Mahi stood frozen, her face pale with shock. Her final scheme had blown up in her face, and this time, there was no saving it. Next, upcoming promo. Anupama unleashes on Gaum. Anupama explodes in full fury on Gaum, as we see him seated on the floor, helpless and defenseless. She storms forward, fire blazing in her eyes, unleashing her wrath and hitting him repeatedly, without mercy, for laying hands on Rahi, for threatening her daughter. But here's the twist. What exactly did Gaum do to Mahi? Why did it lead to such a fiery outburst? It's still unclear. But honestly, with Gaum's shady past, should we really be surprised? More secrets are coming. More truths are about to explode. Stay tuned. The firestorm has only just begun.